Hi, good. Sorry about that. Hi, good evening, everyone. So for my video today, I will be showing you guys how to exploit Windows 10 with backdoor programs such as Metasploit and Social Engineering Toolkit. Okay, so before I begin doing it, I will share you guys more info about why am I doing and what the tools needed and here and so forth. Okay, so for the tools that I will be using will be the Kali Linux 2017 32 bits, which is on the screen right now. As you can see, guys. So you can see right now, and I will be using the Kali Linux, of course, to attack the victim's machine. The victim machine will be known as the Windows 10 OS on my desktop itself. And lastly, I will be using a storage device such as thumb drive and portable hard disk to transfer the malicious program from my Kali Linux VMware to my Windows 10 desktop. Okay, so so there will be two scenarios in this case of my video. So I will be doing scenario one first, of course. So scenario one we will be doing exploitation of the machine of the victim machine. So if the machine of the Windows 10, if the victim of the Windows 10 machine antivirus or firewall is turned off, then we will use this method to exploit them. Okay, so without further ado, I will start doing the exploitation of the machine. Okay, so for my first step, it is very important for the attackers to find out the most important thing, which is their own IP address. Okay, so this is the IP address of the attacker's machine that the attacker will need to take note the whole time. Okay, now that we already found the attacker's IP address, we will move on to the next phase. Okay, so we will use the MSF Venom. Yep, this one like set the machine is a Windows 5 x64 metadata reverse underscore TCP. Then of course you need your own IP address and your port number, and we will create the file in the desktop itself. So I just change the root directory to the desktop. That's where we will create the file. Okay, now that we press enter, it will take some time for it to go to the next phase. Okay. Okay, now that I have just created a file, as you can see on my top left hand corner, I just created the file backdoor.exe. So exe is actually stands for executable. It's an executable file. Yep. And as you can see here, I just save it on root desktop. But yeah, I just say on desktop. So root is the root of the file, which is the desktop. Yeah. Okay, so I will do some minor commands here. Okay, so for the file backdoor.exe, I want to make sure that the file is executable for x86 and x64 for Microsoft Windows. So both both GUI can execute. Okay, now that I have done with my first part of scenario 1, now we will go to second part of scenario 1. So we will open a interpreter. We open a Metasploit. I mean Metasploit. So for Metasploit, you can either type MSF console itself to run the program, or you can just go to the tab here which is say Metasploit framework to start the Metasploit framework. Yeah. Or you can just start MSF console on the terminal tab to start the Metasploit console. but it doesn't really matter either way it will work. Okay, so for my next step right now, I will set the use multi handler. This one will handle the incoming connection. Then I'll set the payload for reverse TCP. Then of course you have to set your L host, which is your the attacker IP address, and you have to set the L port, which is 8080. Okay, now that you have done these four steps, yeah, four steps. Now all you have to do is to type the command exploit. Okay, so right now it is starting the payload handler. So what will I do right now is I will copy the executable file to my thumb drive. Okay, it's already set a thumb drive. And since that I'm using Kali Linux VMware, I can just change the host of the thumb drive itself. Okay, so I just disconnected it. And now I can bring it to my Windows 10 OS. Okay, I'm going to open the file right now. Please witness the changes on the screen. I mean extra command on the screen, yeah. Yep, yep. It is standing the stage, and yep, interpreter session 1 open. So basically you just exploit their OS. So right now you will do system info, and there, ladies and gentlemen, you just get the information of their computer. So their architecture is x64. You get the system language, logon users, computer, and the OS itself. Okay, so from there onwards you can do whatever you want, up to you. You can find out their files on the PC itself. You can do anything. Okay, so now that is the end for my scenario number 1. How to exploit their machine if their Windows antivirus software or Windows firewall is off. Okay, so that will be the end of my scenario number 1. Okay, so right now what will I do is I will move on to scenario number 2. Okay, so for scenario number 2, I will be focusing on an application called the social engineering toolkit, which is you see on the application tab right here. Application tab right here. Go to exploitation mode, social engineering. Okay, so give me a few moments. I'm going to use some final setting. Give me a moment, guys. I'm going to use some settings of my firewall right now. Okay. So okay, I'm already done. Now I have to change the back to the original host, to the VMware host. I mean, so we don't need the backdoor exe file anymore. So can delete from. Okay, now we will move on to scenario number 2. Okay, so right now we are using the social engineering toolkit. So in this menu, I will select number 1, of course, social engineering attack. That's what we are going to do in scenario number 2. Number 9, we will use the PowerShell attacker vectors, and PowerShell alphanumeric shellcode injector will be number 1. So we will enter the attacker IP address. Okay, give me 1 moment, guys. I need to confirm my IP address. Okay, now that I'm done, I will enter the port number for the reverse TCP. Okay, so before we start the listener mode, everyone will have to do this. They have to take note where the file will be exported to. So for my case, I don't want the file to export to this root. So later, after I start the listener mode, which will bring me to the Metasploit, the MSF console. Because of the Metasploit console, now I will enter the mode. Okay. Okay, for some reason interpreter session 1 open, but we can just ignore that. That's not the original thing. Okay, now that I have already opened the another tab for the file itself, I can just proceed on to create a file. Okay, now I will create the injection file. Okay, so change directory. Yeah, I will list. Next, I will copy the file to my desktop. So give me one moment guys, let me type this command out, then you will see the file is created. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I typed a wrong command, give me a moment. Yep, I just created the file. You see? x86 underscore PowerShell underscore injection.txt. Okay, so right now is the final step of scenario number 2. What we will do is we will transfer the file to the Windows 10 OS. So but before we do that, we want to change the text file into a batch file. So that's what we're aiming for. So the scenario number 1 will be the executable file. Scenario number 2 will be the batch file. So it's easy, just change your txt to bat. Yeah, it's already a batch file. Now we open the thumb drive, send it here. Okay, since that once again I am using a VMware, so I will just change the remote. I will just disconnect from this and connect to Ghost. Okay, so please witness the difference. The interpreter will say session open number 2. Number 1, I think number 1 is nothing. It's not a real thing. So I will just okay. I just open. Yep. Interpreter session 2 open. Yep. That's the one. That's the correct one. That's what we need. Okay. So everything works perfectly fine. Now we will. Okay. Now that after the VT runs the batch file, The interpreter session open. Yep, that's what it shows. Now we will want to find out their PC information. So it will be sessions minus L. And yes. So you met. So you just find out their active session, and yep, you get their information, connection, and their PC type. So that's how you exploit their system if their antivirus software is turned on. Okay, so that will be the end of my video. I hope you guys will enjoy my video, and it will be a great learning experience. And so before I end this video, I want to talk about summary. I want to summarize with you guys like why how to prevent hacking. So basically, I will explain in 2 points like do not leave your machine unattended if you have to leave for urgent matters such as meeting your client, go to the restroom, or go for tea break. So whatever you do, make sure your machine is not unattended at all costs. So my final point in my summary will always make sure that the machine is in sleep mode so that unauthorized users who try to access the machine need to log in. Yep, so always make sure that your machine is in sleep mode so they have to log in if they want to use the PC. And yes, that will be my video. I just ended my session number 2, scenario number 1 and scenario number 2. Yep, I guess that's about it from me. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.